To begin our meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a strong supporter of the SBE that's sponsoring today's membership meeting, Blackmagic Design. They have been a sustaining member of SBE since 2012 and are very pleased to have them with us as our meeting sponsor. Thanks to their sponsorship, the first 100 that entered the meeting today received an SBE logo lens cloth and a 60th anniversary pin. We will also be giving away some great prizes later on in the meeting, but you must be present to win, so be sure you stay for all the prizes if you can. With us today is Blackmagic Design's Bob Caniglio, Director of Sales and Operations America, and Carrie DeBoer, Head of Communications for Live Productions of America. Bob?
Thanks, everyone. It's become quite a routine for us to come here every year, and we look forward to it each and every year. Blackmagic is in the South Lower Hall, so please come by and say hello. Hopefully everybody sticks around for the raffle, because I know there's some great raffle prizes, and we thank the SBE for letting us come and join you every year. And to that I say, Mr. President, this concludes my introduction.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob and Carrie, for joining us today and your company support. Bob will come up a little bit later to give with the prize drawings. With us today are most of the members of the National SBE Board of Directors, volunteers who contribute their time, expertise, and energy to the society through servicing on the governing body. Please stand as I call your name. Hold your applause until all have been introduced. David Antoine, Charleston, South Carolina. Gregory Dow, Rockford, Illinois. Terry Dow, Lancaster, Ohio. Dustin Hapley, Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Brad Humphreys, York, South Carolina. Julietta Abibashiv, Washington, D.C. Jeff Juliet, Castleberry, Florida. Chad Kyler, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Dave Raitner, Kent, Washington. Sam Wallington, Columbus, Tennessee. Jeff Welton, East Chester, Nova Scotia. Fred Willard, Washington, D.C. Our officers this year are Kevin Trueblood from Estro, Florida. The Secretary is Shane Toven from Antelope, California. The Treasurer is Greg Morrell from Saginaw, Michigan. And of course, our immediate past President is Andrea Cummins from West Orange, New Jersey. Please show our National Board members your appreciation for their service. All right, thank you. We are pleased to welcome several special guests in attendance today. For more than 30 years, the SBE has entered into affiliation relationship with broadcast engineer organizations located throughout the world. These organizations share a mission similar to that of SBE. The first affiliation was established in 1991, was with AMRT, Professional Association of Radio Television Engineers in Mexico. Page is sticking. We have honored today to have Ramtran Felipe Padilla. President Padilla, please stand and be recognized. All right, he's not here, but he said he was going to make it, but we do want to notice them. They've been a strong supporter of SBE for many years. Here to present our 25th year Sustaining Membership recognition is Gregory Dow, our Chairman of the Sustaining Membership Committee. Gregory.
Sustaining memberships provide financial support, educational program resources, and volunteer leadership to the SBE in all levels. We are pleased to recognize American Tower Corporation, Ross Video, and SCMS for 25 years as SBE sustaining members. American Tower Corporation's portfolio includes nearly 42,000 towers in prime locations nationwide, in addition to wireless and broadcast towers, as they have a wide range of infrastructure offerings. We are pleased to have Jim Leifer, Director of Engineering and Operations Broadcast, here to accept the recognition. Jim, please join me at the podium. Oh, it's over here.
As a former president of the SBE, I just want to take the opportunity to say that American Tower supported me while I was on the board, and obviously for decades they've been supporting the Society of Broadcast Engineers. American Tower started as a broadcast company, and from there they've been able to grow, and the success of the broadcast industry has allowed them to become a successful tower owner. So just want to say thank you, and we hope that, you know, in another 25 years, somebody much younger than me will be able to accept this award. So thank you.
Jim, we greatly appreciate the support American Tower Corporation has provided to the SBE over the past 25 years, and in addition to the role you have played personally. Congratulations. Next is Ross Video powers live productions for billions of viewers with the industry's widest range of solutions and services. Ross helps all manners of organizations create and share compelling content. We are pleased to have Jeff Moore, Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, here to accept the recognition. Jeff, please join me at the podium.
This is amazing. Thank you so much for this recognition. I can't believe it's been 25 years already. I remember when we started this relationship, and it's a real honor for us as a company to be able to support the great work of the SBE. So please don't stop. Let's keep it going, and we're going to keep being a sustaining member. Thank you.
Jeff, we greatly appreciate the support Ross Video has provided to the SBE over the past 25 years. Our third is SCMS. SCMS has been a family-owned and operated company that continues to provide solutions for radio and TV stations around the world by partnering with leading manufacturers. SCMS had a scheduled company event this afternoon, so the representative will not be able to be here to accept the recognition. Thank you again to American Tower Corporation, Ross Video, and SCMS for the support of the SBE. Mr. President.
All right, I just noticed President Padilla just walked in. So please recognize him. Thank you. We have several guests with us from the NAB Leadership Foundation Technology Apprentice Program. On Saturday, this group of fellows with the Technology Apprenticeship Program graduated from their program. This program is designed to give college students and recent grads the hands-on training and personal connections for an successful broadcast engineering career. We are happy to participate each year with the NAB Education Foundation and their Technical Apprentice Program. In addition to attending the NAB show, the TAP group participates in educational programs, facility tours, summer work internships at radio and TV stations across the U.S. SBE provides each TAP participant with a one-year student membership to SBE, as well as an SBE Serve Preview exam of their choice. Each participant looks forward to employment in the broadcast technology capable of their apprenticeship. With us today is this year's TAP participants. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand so we may recognize you. Thank you. We look forward to seeing all the TAP participants employed within the broadcast industry in the near future. With us today are several past presidents of the SBE who are attending the show and are in the room with us today. Please stand as I introduce you. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Andrea Cummis, West Orange, New Jersey, 2021 to 2023. Jim Leifer, Port St. Lucie, Florida, 2017 to 2019. Ralph Hogan, Tempe, Arizona, 2011 to 2013. Chris Shera, Oakland Park, Kansas, 2005 to 2007. And Chuck Kelly, Noblesville, Indiana, 1993 to 1995. Did I leave out anybody? All right, please recognize them. In a time when government regulation continues to change and evolve, we are fortunate to have top-notch firm provide legal services and regulation guidance to SBE. Please welcome from the firm of Brooks Pierce, our SBE regulatory co-counsel, Co Ramsey, Patrick Cross, and Noah Hawk. I know Noah's with us today. Thank you. The Ennis Education Foundation Trust is the charitable arm of SBE. Since 1980, the Trust has awarded scholarships totaling more than $150,000 to more than 105 individuals seeking to advance their education in broadcast engineering field, and since 1991 has conducted more than 140 regional education workshops across the country. The Ennis Trust is governed by three trustees. Hold on here. Three trustees appointed by the SBE Board of Directors. Gentlemen, please stand as I introduce you. Doug Garlinger, Fisher, Indiana, Chapter 25. Tony Peatley, Delaware, Ohio, Chapter 52. And Dave Sherbin, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Chapter 46. All right, SBE, in conjunction with New York City Chapter 15, has a great way for you to own a piece of broadcast history. The SBE will be auctioning off 14 of the remaining Alfred antenna elements that were once mounted on the 100th and 2nd floor level of the Empire State Building. The proceeds for this auction will go to the SBE Ennis Education Foundation. They were installed in 1965 as the Master FM antenna system. Later, a new Master antenna system was installed on the 104th floor, and the Alfred system became the Master aux. Empire now wanted to use the space at the 102nd floor level for something different, so they were removed. 18 of the original 32 elements have gone to companies or individuals, leaving 14 for this auction. So here are the rules. Bids must be made online to sbe.org/antenna-auction or by U.S. Postal Service mail to the Indianapolis office and received by 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, April 30th, 2025. There is one bid per person. You can do more than one bid if you want, but even if that were to get you, the lower bid were to get you the antenna, we're going to take your highest bid. Okay? Funds must be in U.S. dollars. Winning bids will be notified by May 2nd, 2025. Payments must be received in the Indianapolis office by 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, May 5th. Antennas must be picked up by May 31st, 2025 in Hackensack, New Jersey, or at the Chapter 15 chapter meeting at June 19th, 2025 at the Armstrong Tower site in Alpine, New Jersey. Note, Chapter 15 and SBE will not provide packing or shipping services. You got to come get it. Now, if you want to hire a shipping service, then they can get together and work out with Chapter 15. But Chapter 15's work in this is they will meet you at the warehouse, open the door, and say, there it is. And that is the extent of what Chapter 15 in SBE is going to work. Basically, you've got to come get it yourself and make any arrangements if you want it shipped. Also, if you fail to make your payment by the deadline, you forfeit your bid. If you make the payment and you fail to pick up the antenna by that deadline, you will not get a refund. Okay. The minimum suggested bid is $300. Again, details are at sbe.org/antenna-auction. Good luck. All right, as we move on here, we've come to the part of the meeting where we see who has been here with the society the longest. I just want to stop for a minute to recognize Dick Bird from Chapter 47. Dick always attended NAB and was here as my many years on the board has grown. I've been on here for like 23 years. We became friends. He always had the lowest membership number. It seemed like when we called it out, Dick always had the lowest. But this is the first NAB that Dick's not here. His smile and conversation will be missed. All right, it's great to see a lot of you here today. I hope that you, if you haven't already, you've stopped by the SBE booth on the North Hall lobby to stop and say hello, shake a hand. We'll give you any information that you can. I'm sure several of you are attending your first NAB show or national SBE meeting. Sometimes these events get a little overwhelming, but be assured that there are other SBE members who are always happy to talk about the industry. There's nothing like getting 3 engineers in a group to hear old war stories, I'll tell you. As you grow up, you'll learn that's part of the business. Take time to speak to them at the reception later tonight. If you are attending your first SBE membership meeting, please stand. All right. Very good. That's good to see. I like to see that. All right, again, welcome to all our first-time attendants. For our long-term members in the attendance, we would like to recognize the longest tenured here. Anybody who has a membership number under 5,000, please stand. All right. Any of y'all under 3,000? Any of y'all under 3,000? Any of y'all under 2,000? Wow, any of y'all under 1,000? Yeah, that's very mystic. All right, we appreciate your long-time commitment to SB. That's also very good to see. That's as good to see as the new members here. As always, we are pleased to have several of our national staff from Indianapolis and elsewhere with us, supporting our efforts this week. We appreciate their hard work and dedication, not only here, but daily, year-round, and on our behalf. Please hold your applause to the end as we introduce Certification Director Megan Clapp, Education Director Kathy Oros, Membership Communication Director Chris Sierra, and Executive Director Mike Downs. Debbie Hennessy, Sustaining Membership Manager, and Scott Jones, Membership Database Manager, are back in Indianapolis holding down the fort. All right, we've come to as you know, down in the booth, we have a daily drawing. We had one yesterday. We're going to do today's drawing here, and we'll have one tomorrow. They're at 5 o'clock. So today we're giving away a $200 Amazon gift card. Visitors to the SBE booth have been putting their business cards in the bowl to enter the drawing, which I have here. To help me draw out today, please welcome Karen Johnson, Chairman and Principal Owner of Link Up Communication Corporation, who is our Monday sponsor. And she's not here. Okay.
I look like Karen. The winner is Ted Hand.
Stop.
It's somebody from Charlotte, though. That's your hometown. I can't read this last name. Michelle with NBC News.
NBC News Channel.
Hrynak. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Are you down there? Come on.
Come on up. Please be sure to stop by the SBE booth tomorrow and enter to win the $200 Amazon gift card courteous of Blackmagic Design. Thank you. All right, we have several brief report updates to SBE activities from our officers and chairman committee chairs. First up is SBE Secretary Shane Tobin.
Since the last SBE national meeting on September 11th, 2024 in Madison, Wisconsin, the SBE met numerous times to not only conduct the business of society, but to also conduct a search for the next executive director. After much discussion over many meetings and interviews, the search committee selected Mike Downs, and the full board approved Mike in December. Mike started working full-time at the society on January 6th this year. If you've not met him yet, please take time to introduce yourself. The Society of Broadcast Engineers conducted the regular Winter Executive Committee meeting on January 24th, 2025 in Charlotte, North Carolina. The spring meeting of the Board of Directors was held this past Saturday evening here in Las Vegas. The Executive Committee will meet next on Friday, June 20th, 2025 in Indianapolis. The full board will meet in September 24th, 2025 in Columbus, Ohio during the SBE National Meeting held in conjunction with the 2025 Midwest Broadcast and Multimedia Technology Conference. The SBE completed 2024 with a membership of 4,009. The membership as of April 1 stands at 4,133. This represents an increase in members for the year of 124. SBE members are located in every U.S. state, Puerto Rico, Guam, and in more than 20 other countries. The Society currently has 117 chapters. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Shane. Now invite Treasurer Gary Morrell to come forward and deliver his report.
The SBE completed 2024 with revenue of $1,255,987, expenses of $1,238,159. We had a net surplus in 2024 of $17,828. The long-term investments continue to do well. Our current combined long-term investments as of March 13th were a total of $1,613,488, with $1,401,615 invested on behalf of the SBE, $211,873 invested in the Ennis Trust. The SBE continues to monitor expenses and is a financially sound association. You know that our board made the decisions in January to adjust many fees for the first time since 2018, and I'm happy to say the membership has been understanding. Our renewals continue to be on pace. The board takes its financial duty very seriously, and we monitor all expenses closely. The value of the SBE's checking, savings, and investments at the end of 2024 totaled $1,843,662. There were also other assets of $7,541 in office furniture, equipment, depreciation, and amortization. The SBE carries no debt and total liabilities and net assets of $1,851,203. Through March 31st, 2025, our revenue is exceeding expenses by $169,306. That'll be a high mark for the year because we have most of our membership funds in place and the expenditures will be coming later this year. The SBE's investments and savings per the Society's board-approved financial policy are designated to maintain financial stability for revenue production, capital improvements, projects that benefit the Society's memberships, and rainy day needs. SBA finances remain in very good condition. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Gary. To bring us up to date on our membership recruitment effort, please welcome Membership Committee Chair Fred Willard.
The annual SBE membership drive is now underway. The theme, Expand Your Professional Horizon, began March 1st, runs through May 31st. Through March 31st, a total of 129 new members have joined the Society. Of those, 22 were recruited by 20 current members. Those 42 members are now entered into the membership drive prize drawing. While an individual does not have to sponsor, or doesn't need a sponsor to join SBE, we encourage you to take advantage of the chance to be rewarded. Make sure your name is entered in the sponsors line on the application for each new member or recruit. Each time you recruit a new member, during the drive, your name goes into the drawing. If you recruit a sustaining member, your name goes in 5 times. And if you recruit 3 or more regular or associate members, or want a sustaining member, you receive a membership upgrade to SBE Member Plus. If you're already a Member Plus, your prize will be carried over to 2026. The grand prize winner receives an expense-paid trip to the SBE National Meeting in Columbus, Ohio, this September, held in conjunction with the 2025 Midwest Broadcast and Media Technology Conference. We will award the Golden Recruiter Award at the national meeting to recognize the 2 chapters that have recruited the most members during the drive. There are quite a few other prizes that were donated by SBE sustaining members. So in addition to those prizes, every sponsor will receive $5 off their 2026 SBE membership renewal for each new member, up to a maximum of $25. Membership applications can be submitted online at our website, sbe.org, or the application may be sent to the national office. But since you're attending the NAB show, come to the SBE booth, which is outside the North Hall, as I said, and you can join while you're here. Just for joining at the show, you'll get $25 in SBE store bucks to use on other purchases at the SBE booth. And be sure to include the name of the SBE member that sponsors you on your membership application. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred. Providing educational opportunities to our members is an important part of the mission of SBE. I invite Education Committee Chair Gary Morrell to give us a brief update on the chapters on the Society's education programs.
The Education Committee is proud to report SBE webinars continue to show impressive attendance. 2024 was a record attendance year for us across all events. At the end of 2024, we had 6,355 total attendees from all sources, 3,141 registrants for new webinars. This keeps pace with our previous year's attendance showing. As of April 1st, 2025, a total of 941 registrants for new webinars, 2,886 registrants from all sources. The Education Committee continues to work to schedule at least 2 new webinars each month. The 2025 NS schedule kicked off with a 2-day workshop featuring streaming and media over IP and RF 101 boot camp learning tracks with a total of 155 learners in attendance. If we could just take a moment, any of you that attended those sessions or helped to facilitate those to happen, could you just stand for a moment and be recognized? Thank you. The NS schedule continues with many workshops that are already listed on our website. The Education Committee continues to conduct monthly conference calls to encourage and keep our committee members involved with our committee business and actions. Those routine calls occur the second Tuesday of the month at 2 p.m. Eastern. The Educational Committee welcomes your comments and suggestions for future programs, especially those that help engage media professionals in emerging technologies. Our upcoming offerings are being shown on screen. As always, please refer to the SBE website for up-to-date educational offerings. Mr. President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Gary. The program of certification has been a core part of SBE's mission since 1975. Providing an update on society's certification programs and to recognize a few of our local volunteers is Ralph Hogan, National Certification Committee Chair.
I would like to thank the National Certification Committee and the many certification volunteers that give their time to the SBE certification program. Since our last meeting, the Diamond Project, which was a certification amnesty opportunity, closed on December 31st, 2024, with 143 certifications being reinstated. This resulted in an overall total of 4,491 certification total for the SBE. The committee also recertified Bates Technical College, located in Tacoma, Washington, as a certified school. Testing for the new certification production technologists for audio and video has begun, and already we have 2 CPT certified individuals. The big news is that the Cert Preview sample test software that we've been promoting for a couple of years now has been updated to make a web-based, which allows it to be run on most any platform. The new version allows for instant updates and questions of the database. Every year at this meeting, we recognize the local certification chairmen that volunteer for their time proctoring exams, reviewing recertification applications, and promoting the certification program with their local members. This year, there are a number of chairmen that are celebrating their anniversaries. Their names are being scrolled on the screen, and I will not read the names. Only those who have said they will be here will receive their plaque or pin. When I call your name, please come up and remain for photos. Celebrating 10 years, Hal Neller of Chapter 90, Certification Chairman. Hal. And Gary Morrill, Chapter 91, Certification Chairman. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Ralph. We appreciate the efforts of all of our local certification chairs and for all those who serve in chapter leadership positions. We have many folks participating in the mentor program within the SBE. Pierre Jaspar is the chair of the mentor committee. He is here to recognize mentors and mentees. Pierre, please come forward and recognize the mentors and mentees.
I'm very proud to report that the 2025 SBE Mentor Program currently has 92 participants, 43 are mentors, and 48 are mentees. The mentor program also has a subject matter expert category. This category supports everyone can be a mentor by involving mentions with specific expertise and support to the regular mentor level. There are currently 23 SMEs. We ask you to share your expertise for this limited capacity level as an SME. Please complete an application form today. The technical professional training program continues to grow and is being expanded through association outreach efforts. The goal of the program is to support the training of new individuals in the field of broadcast technology. There are currently 21 members involved in the TPT program. 7 were added this year. With the growth, there is an increased need for mentors with television background. Please consider this volunteering opportunity. The SBE Mentor Committee is proud of the growth of the mentor program and continues to support mentees with quarterly webinars and a member-only Facebook page. Involvement in the mentor program is important to the growth of our industry. Please consider becoming involved by the one-on-one subject matter mentor program. Mr. President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Pierre. We appreciate the effort of all of our mentoring committee members and all the mentors. On Friday and Saturday, the SBE presented its annual SBE Ennis workshops as it has done for many years. These 2 program tracks were developed based on feedback that SBE received, with RF training being the leading request. While so much of the broadcast facilities is based on the IT infrastructure, RF skills are still crucial need for technicians. The RF 101 track was designed to bring broadcast engineers with little RF experience to point where he or she could properly and safely maintain and update the station's transmitter and auxiliary RF services. The course covered AM, FM, TV, STL, RPU, and satellites, as well as transmitter remote controls, grounding for lighting, and even a section on AM directionals. For the parallel session, we presented media over IP again this year. We focused on network fundamentals with an eye to media and streaming requirements. Many subject matters experts shared over the 2 days focused on IP hardware, syndication media, protocols, as well as advancements and trends in IP media. We finished both sessions with a discussion about opening and operating your own consulting engineering business. A program like this could not be accomplished without huge contributors from many volunteers. The workshop organizations were Fred Willard, Dave Bialik, and Jeff Welton. In addition to them, we had almost 40 presenters. We'd like to recognize all the staff and volunteers who organized or moderated this year's excellent program and invite them to stand. Please join me in thanking them for their efforts. Thank you. We also want to take a moment to thank our sustaining members who stepped up and sponsored this year's events. Please join me in thanking Orban, Innovator, Amaji, Broadcast General Stores, Dielectric, Inrush, Nautel, and Wheatstone for their financial support. All right. I'd like to welcome you again to the 2025 Spring Membership Meeting of SBE. I want to speak briefly about the state of SBE in 2025. In the past years, we have taken on many challenges. At the end of 2024, we changed our executive director. At this time, I'd like to thank Jim Ragsdale for his 4-year service to SBE. After an exceptional long and extensive search during which the executive committee interviewed many candidates, Mike Downs was hired as the new executive director. Mike brings new ideas and energy to the society. Mike hit the ground running with our second event of the year, helping us to navigate as the Department of Defense canceled our contract through Al-Anon regarding our work as the go-between for coordination spectrum with DoD and broadcast stations from the use of frequencies in Part 74. This is a critical and important role for SBE due to the importance of the function, and it also serves as an expected revenue stream. R.J. Russell, the frequency coordinating manager, did an outstanding job and was a driving force in carrying out the interaction between spectrum users and involved, and we thank him for his service to that. Which brings us to the third challenge we had. In early 2024, the vote boarded to increase dues for membership and fees for certification and webinar. The cost of doing business has gone up and other expected incomes were altered. And we at the Society need to make changes to keep our budget in balance. I spearheaded the initiative, and along with board's help and approval, it was approved to do this function. As the president, I am responsible to make sure that SBE continues to move forward and maintains a good business practice. But understand, we did not expect the increase in dues to be the fix-all. The staff, led by Mike, has cut expenses in a way that we have not done in many years. We are looking for new ways to do required tasks at the SBE headquarters. The board and staff are continuing to look for new sources of revenue. Considering other organizations in the broadcast and communication field and our development for the education and certification programs that we do, I still feel that SBE is the best dollar-and-dollar investment. Beyond these challenges, there were also successes. This year, we welcomed a new chapter, Chapter 63, in North and South Dakota. They lacked a chapter in that area and now have one that's servicing great engineers and operating in that part of the country. We welcome them. If you're an SBE member and your chapter has become inactive, let's work together to get it going again. The staff at Indianapolis, as well as our board members and myself, are ready to help you to get your chapter up and running again. The Society also launched a broadcast station self-inspection guides for LP, FM, and translators. There will be a panel discussion on this tomorrow at 2:45 at W2631. Please attend if you are available at that time. Kathy Oros, our SBE Education Director, along with Gary Morrell, Chairman of the Education Committee, has increased the number of our Ennis workshops and working on more webinars for 2025. If a workshop is in your area, please consider attending. If you watch a lot of our SBE webinars, considering going to Membership Plus. If you watch more than 2 or 3 of these, then it's worth it to do it. It'll save you money in the end. Megan Clapp, our SBE Certification Director, along with Ralph Hogan, our Certification Committee Chair, have introduced a new level of certification you saw at the production tech. It's a basic audio and video theory without the RF portion and the FCC rules. We hope to bring in non-broadcast personnel into SBE, such as educational and religious organizations, which could benefit from our training and certification in these areas. Chris Scheer, our Member Communication Director, continues his great work on SBE WEBxtra videos, and member-oriented publications. If you can, take time to view one live. They're always available for on-demand viewing later. There is also a demand for SBE educational webinars in non-English speaking countries. We are currently working to provide these webinars in the secondary audio or secondary captioning. There are many different resources available to SBE members. See the website at sbe.org for details and contact the SBE office if you need help. They are always available and eager to help you. We are also working on creating an online SBE store, and we are working to update members for submitting chapter reports. As it's been for many years, it's the write it down, mail it in, or write it down and scan it in. We're hoping to have a web-based program to do that. Stay tuned as we roll these programs out. During the year, I visited the IBC show in Amsterdam, Netherlands. I attended the Chapter 47 Mount Wilson, California picnic. Jerry Morrell, Fred Willard, and myself visited Uzbekistan with the IEEB conference courtesy of David Rabitsky of Chapter 148. I also attended meetings in Hampton Roads, Chapter 54, DC Chapter 37, my home chapter of Charlotte, and Zoom meetings with Chapter 15 in New York City. I plan to visit more chapters for the end of my term. I do want to remind everybody here that no SBE funds were used for any of these trips. They were out of my back pocket. In closing, I can report to you that SBE is strong, we are weathering challenges, and we will be moving forward. We will continue to fill the needs of our members and continue to bring our education programs and certification levels that will keep you up to date in the broadcast field. As always, you can reach me at president@sbe.org. All right. On this past Saturday, the Board of Directors met for our annual spring meeting, and one of the responsibilities of the board is to act on nominations for membership to elevate to the highest rank of membership, that of SBE Fellow. Those selected are nominated from their significant contributions to the industry and or that of SBE. If you are an SBE Fellow, please stand at this time that we can recognize you. Thank you. The SBE membership grade of Fellow is the highest level of membership and awarded only to those nominated by members and elected by the Board of Directors. The board consists of nominations for SBE Fellow in the spring of each year at the meeting held during the NAB show. I am pleased to announce that we have 3 members elected to Fellows this year. Fellow members of the SBE have rendered conspicuous service or made valuable contributions to the advancement of broadcast engineering or the allied professions. Vinny Lopez of Chapter 22 Syracuse is the chair of the SBE Fellowship Committee. Our first new fellow joined the SBE in 1990 and has held continuous membership since 2000. He served 2 terms on the Board of Directors in 2018 and 2020. In 2015, he was awarded the Robert W. Flanders SBE Engineer of the Year Award. In 2021, Radio World recognized him in the Excellence in Engineering Award. He has served SBE Chapter 39 as treasurer since 2013. He has been a driving force in the chapter's annual technical symposiums. He also served as the National Radio System Committee and the IEEE Broadcast Technology Society, the Society of Federal Communication Consultant Engineers, and has served on the NAB Radio Technology Committee. He is currently the Executive Director of Radio Engineering for Cox Media Group. I am proud to announce that Roswell Clark, CPBE, CBNT, has been named SBE Fellow. And Roz is with us. All right. Our next fellow is a member of SBE Chapter 22, Central New York, who joined SBE in 1989. He began work at Gagaga Community College in 1987. He was the board vice president of the Auburn Regional Media Access and the executive committee member of SUNY, Distinguished Academy, vice president of Community College Facility Association, the executive producer of the SBE 22 Student Career Seminar live stream, former chair of the National Education Associations for the New York State Technology Committee. He is a member of Mensa. He is a 2-time recipient of the James C. Wooleman SBE Educator of the Year, which was in 1999 and again in 2001. He is a distinguished service professor emeritus at the college. I am proud to announce that Steve Keeler has been announced an SBE Fellow. Our last fellow began his broadcast career 50 years ago at WKTV in Utica, New York, where he is the chief engineer today. He's also the chair of SBE Chapter 22, a position he has held since 2016. In 2003, he took over the chair of the annual SBE Technology Expo, building a team to organize the event from establishing, contracting the venue, managing exhibits, attracting attendees, and seeking advanced technical papers. Tom worked with local colleges and universities to invite young technical talent to the expo to increase their awareness of technical careers within the media, acquainting themselves with some of the latest equipment available, and attending some of the technical papers and presentations. I am proud to announce that Thomas McNichol, CBTE, has been named SBE Fellow. Congratulations to these outstanding individuals. They will be formally recognized at the SBE National Meeting on September 25th in Columbus, Ohio. All right, we're almost near the end here, but first we have the great grand prize to award, so thanks again to our sponsor, Black Magic Design. To draw the winning ticket, please welcome SBE Vice President Kevin Trueblood and Black Magic Design Director of Sales America, Bob Caniglia, to the podium.
Yeah, so as Vice President, I don't have any fancy reports to give. I just get to show up, look nice, and actually hand out the prizes. So I'm excited to be here tonight. As Ted said, we have some great prizes to give away, and Bob, thanks to you and the people at Black Magic Design for providing the sponsorship of the SBE membership meeting again this year that made these prizes possible. Now, if you haven't visited the Black Magic Design exhibit booth yet, it's really hard to miss. They have a great one, and it's in the lower level of the South Hall booth, SL216, so be sure to pay a visit. So, to the prizes, and I need the tickets. Who's holding the bag? Who's got the bag? All right. Now, a Blues Prize drawing ticket was given to each of you when you entered the meeting room, and if you did not get a ticket, raise your hand right now, and we'll get you one before we begin. All right, bring them up. Now, if you win, you'll need to keep your ticket so that you can also be entered into the grand prize drawing at the end of the meeting. The first prizes we give away are going to be the SBE logoed hat. And I should mention, too, you must be present to win. So if you came in and you left, you're going to be out of luck. We're waiting. We're good. Fantastic. All right, so first up is the SBE logoed hat. Ta-da. All right, and that's going to go to ticket number 009850. 009850. Terrific. Come on up. This will look good.
Keep the ticket.
Yep, you keep your ticket. All right, thank you very much. Oh, we need, sorry, I got ahead of myself here. Go ahead.
No, he's good. I'm going to do both hats in one photo.
Oh, got it. So stay right there. All right, so next one up. We're learning as we go here. 009826. 009826. Going once, going twice, out of here. All right. This one is 009812. All right. All right, come on up here. We'll get a nice prize with you. Or get a nice picture with you. Yeah. Let me make sure. Yep. It matches. There's your hat.
Thank you.
All right. Step over here. Show us your hats, gentlemen.
All right. Big head.
All right. So up next, we have 3 $25 dinner gift cards. These are redeemable at any of the popular restaurants like Olive Garden, Longhorn, Yard House, Cheddar's, Seasons 52, and Bahama Breeze. So you have a few different options.
There we go.
And for the $25 gift card, first winner is 009732. Last 3 numbers, 732. Uh-oh. Going once, going twice.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, there he is. Pierre got it. Just in time, too.
All right.
732. All right, hang on to that. Yep. All right, up next is another $25 gift card, and that's going to go to 009772.
Yay!
Terrific. Come on up. All right, hang on just 1 second. Let me just make sure. You guys are all good. I know.
Up on stage.
One more.
We have one more $25 card, and that's going to go to 009711. Hey! All right. Paul got it. Congratulations, sir. Double check. All right. Hang on to that. Come on up.
Okay. All right.
You know this by now, Paul. You've been in enough lineups.
But wait, there's more.
Okay. All right, so we're going to up the game a little bit. The next prize is a $100 Amazon gift card, to which you can buy a lot of gadgets that can...
Here we go.
Yeah, a lot of gadgets. All right. 009724. 009724. 724 going once. Going twice. All right, going to miss out on that one. Next one. 009870. 870. All right, we got a winner back there. Oh, well. I suppose we'll let you win. Come on up for the photo. See your ticket for just a second and just verify. There you go.
Got it.
Come on up. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yep.
No photo. No photo. No ticket.
That's going to be a great picture.
New profile shot there. Thank you.
Okay. So now's the time that we put everybody's tickets back in, because now we have the big prize, which is the Blackmagic Design Micro Studio Camera, 4K 2G. I am no Vanna White, but I will do the next best thing here. The great part is this year Blackmagic has actually donated 2 cameras, so you have double the chances of winning this year. So, here we go. Let's do the first one.
All right, here we go.
Okay. This one goes to 009711.
What?
I think we need to get him a lottery ticket at this point.
That's crazy.
Come on up. We got to get a picture with you, though.
Get some around fun. All right.
Oh, okay.
Both winners. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's take a new number.
Well, I can confidently say it's not my number. So that takes one person out of the pool. All right, 009863. Who do we got? 009863. Congratulations. This is a fantastic prize.
Check the numbers.
863, that's you. Come on up.
Come on up.
Yep.
Right.
And here's your camera.
All right. Congratulations.
Want me on which side you want me on there, Bob?
No. Okay. Right in here is good.
Rose between two thorns here.
No, rose between two thorns. He's supposed to be in here.
Here we go. Now we're on forward, right? Thank you.
I didn't know I was in the photo. All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners. This is fantastic. And Bob, thank you again, and to Blackmagic Design for sponsoring this year's SBE membership meeting. Ted will close things out for us. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kevin and Bob, and congratulations to all the winners today. As mentioned earlier, the 2025 SBE National Meeting will be held in Columbus, Ohio on September 24th and 25th. We will be at the Greater Columbus Convention Center in Columbus, where we'll be joined by the Midwest Broadcast and Multimedia Technology Conference. Our local hosts will be the broadcast associations for Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and Michigan. The convention hotel will be the Hyatt Regency Columbus. Everyone is invited to attend. Once again, we'd like to thank for you attending today and for our sponsor, Blackmagic Design, for your generous support of today's meeting. Just to remind you, the SBE member reception begins immediately down the hall around the corner to W216. Food and beverage will be provided, and we'll be giving away some great prizes during the reception there. Be sure to attend. In closing, as you all know, this is my second and last term as SBE president, my last time before you at NAB, and possibly my last trip to Las Vegas. Thanks to all the officers and board members for volunteering and serving and supporting me during the past 2 years. Thank you to our SBE staff for their hard work and perseverance through the changes that we've gone through in the last 2 years. Thank each member for your support of me and for SBE during the past 2 years. And most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a member of SBE. Enjoy the show. Meeting adjourned.